Quick, pull up a chair. Get really close to the TV. Make sure you've got the best seat in the house. We've got spills, slaps, and spins on life's funniest moments. You'll see ducks having dinner and a girl licking lunch. It's really shocking video. But consider it a gift. So don't look it in the mouth. Because love is in the air during life's funniest moments. You haven't met these clips yet, but they think they're falling for you. This may seem like a failure, but because no one else has attempted to stand on a garbage can for any length of time, this is actually a world record. Let's see that again. There are many ways to pop a balloon. There's the free fall. There's the Himmelman Special. And there's the not quite as successful Hug It Out. Everyone thought the party would be terrible when the band didn't show up, but Raphael thought of another way to pass the time. Encore! Encore! For the best in tropical vacations, visit Club Globo. The best in balloon-related fun or your money back. You'll have a spectacular view of our sandy beaches when you soar in one of our many hot air balloons by day, then delight in the never-ending sounds of balloons popping in our Fiesta del Bang Bang on the veranda every night. Yes, Club Globo will make sure the bubble of fun never bursts. Unless a woman is pouncing on it. It's Globorific. At the Lumberjack Training Academy, they won't even let you see an axe until you can take down a tree with your bare hands. Looks like Anton's going to summer school. I don't know what these people got for Christmas, but I know what they're asking for next year. A bigger living room. No bear attacks, no poison ivy, no homesickness here. Oh, nope, nothing but happy campers. Don't you hate it when your legs fall asleep? Sparky was lying by the fire all cozy-like, and now when he wants to get up and go, he's all pins and needles. Don't worry, Sparky, it doesn't last forever. By the time your legs stop being asleep, it'll probably be time for bed. Oh, irony, you're as tasty as a dog bone. The best part about attending Marty McAvoy's circus camp is the final day when everyone gets to perform what they've learned. It's been 2 weeks of intensive training and hard work, but it's all been worth it. Bonky also seems glad that he opted to be in the canine ring toss over the flaming canine cannonball. Good call, Bonky. Take a bow. If you're going to tell your friends that you attended Admiral Byrd's Arctic Circle summer camp, make sure you get some realistic video. Sure, that is a polar bear and he's swimming in icy cold water, but it's also so obvious you went to the zoo. I mean, come on. You were wearing a short sleeve shirt. Put in a little effort. Unbelievable, uncommon, and unplugged. Here's a little-known fact. Van de Graaff is Dutch for weird hair, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. When these newlyweds promised to love each other for richer or for poorer, they didn't factor in the cost of the medical bills from the reception. This little cutie has a knack for posing, but she's tired of being told what to do. In fact, she's decided she's ready for her close-up. Ouch! Now she's ready for her ice pack, Mr. DeMille. Rhonda was tired of walking into windows. The clear glass made things so tricky, so she decided to streak them up a bit. That way they're easier to see, and she could also find out what flavor the windows are. How do you spice up your parties? By getting Bracco's new fake chair. Yes, you'll have hours of fun watching your friends go knees over tea kettle every time they try to sit down. And even Granny can get in on the fun. That's right, Bracco's fake chair is fun for ages 8 to 80. That's Bracco's fake chair. Hey, after you fall, we'll be back to pick you up later. Bracco. We've seen a lot of crazy motorcyclists on this show, but this is the very first motorcycle that's gone crazy. playing piñata in the house, there's always the danger that something other than the piñata could get hit. Well, at least he didn't hit the television. This cock of the walk let it be known that nobody was to cross that line. Well, not only did Gunther want to cross it, he wanted to take it away entirely. Not so brave now, huh, Gunther? You have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool this rooster. Of course, since he's the one waking you up, he's going to have a head start most mornings. Claude was really getting the hang of this skiing thing. In fact, after lunch, he decided that he would branch out on his own. What Claude didn't know, however, was that after lunch, the first lesson was how to stop. Let's see that again. Coming up, some toddlers take a tumble. And a boy gets his head in the game. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Time for some tanning. Let's have fun in the sun. Gordon felt it was time to teach his son Ignacio about soccer, but the boy's legs were tired for some reason. No problem. He'll just start with headers. It was a hot summer day, and Frida had a plan. Drag the hose into the pool and fill it up with water. But Frida's plan forgot one important step. How to turn off the hose. There is no stronger pull than the power of love. Except maybe gravity. These ducks are having fun at a picnic. But there's no worrying about ants at this picnic, because absolutely every crumb is accounted for. In life, some people are meant to be passengers, and some are meant to be drivers. Seriously, Steve, let Mike drive. This show's been fun so far, and now we break out the toys. Rocco wanted to get in 5 more minutes of playing with his toys before going to bed. Then it hit him. If his bed was his toy, he could play all night. To you, that thing on the ground is a hat. But to the squirrels, it's a fun toy. You know who this toy isn't fun for? The next person to put on that hat. Tricycles have 3 wheels, but it's going to need a few more to keep Linda and Max upright. Does anybody make a 7-wheeler? 1, 2, cha-cha-cha. 3, 4, cha-cha-cha. Let's dance. Dominic was doing the waltz. Unfortunately, the bigger kids were slam dancing. Maybe he'll get out of the way the second time. Nope. The Nanachka is a traditional group dance, but little Phil has decided it's a good time for a solo. While the others are sticking to the basics, Phil soars free, expressing himself with reckless abandon, until his sister gets sick of him stealing focus and schleps him back to Mom. If you're going to dance, you need to decide who's going to lead beforehand. Or you'll just follow each other right to the floor. Coming up, a three-wheel wipeout and a canine sofa freakout. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Shake, check. Rattle, check. Roll, check. Put them together and you've got some fun. This little kitty doesn't feel like shaking or rattling. He's the kind of cool cat who just wants to go for a stroll. This ATV rider wanted to yell, "Look, Ma, no hands!" But he ended up saying, "Look, Ma, no teeth." Fifi doesn't want to rock and roll, but she does love to roll her rocks. Which goes to show you you're never more than a stone's throw away from fun. Hey, Wilbur, why the long face? We're only horsing around. This is Lightning. Lightning is a special horse. Giddy up, Lightning. Giddy up, boy. Lightning doesn't run fast, but he does take out the garbage. And that makes him a pretty special horse. It's Patches, the horse who nods yes to everything. Hey, Patches, would you like some sugar cubes? Hey, Patches, do you want me to shave your head? Hey, Patches, is acid jazz your favorite music? Hey, Patches, do you wish you had fingers? Hey, Patches, do you know how to fly a plane? Hey, Patches, is it wrong for a grown man to knit? Hey, Patches, do you think Godfather 3 was the best in the trilogy? When a dog is happy, he wags his tail. But when a horse is happy, he wags his whole back end. This is one happy horse. Mr. Fred here is a fan of tongue twisters. He may be able to say she sells seashells, but he'll have to untie his tongue first. Coming up, Grandpa should have worn a hat. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Grandpa Joe learned a few months ago, before you go visit baby Violet, take a few aspirin. Or maybe a lot of aspirin. Either that or you're gonna leave with a headache. See you next time.